What's good, homies? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got a little bit of news for you regarding the future of Rugby League Live and the future of Rugby League gaming in general. We're just going to jump right into it here, and after listening to a podcast interview with the CEO of Big Ant Studios, Ross Simons, or it could be Simmons, I'm not too sure, he had a few things to say about their Rugby League series. And if you're a fan of the previous game like myself, it isn't looking too great.
And then those games kind of stopped, both rugby and AFL, they stopped there. And
yeah, well, AFL stopped in 2011 for us. Rugby League we released up to last year.
Yes. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Rugby League Live 4. But you know, one of the issues is we've become a publisher, and publishing at retail ourselves and replicating ourselves. If an opportunity comes up to do those games again, we'll do them. But at this stage, it's not on the drawing board. It's not on the drawing board. It's not on the drawing board.
I don't feel so good.
But at this stage, it is not on the drawing board. Those were the words from Ross Simons. I don't know, think of that what you will, but to me, that kind of sounded like Big Ant aren't working on a sequel to Rugby League Live 4. I really hope that isn't the case, because I've enjoyed Rugby League Live 4 and still am enjoying it. I've actually started recording for a new series coming soon to the channel. But anyway, that was a little bit of information that I stumbled across while listening to the Dev Diary podcast. This doesn't necessarily mean we've seen the last of a Big Ant developed rugby league game. Like Ross said in the clip, Big Ant are now publishers as well as developers, and they've been super successful with games like Ashes Cricket, AO Tennis, and more recently Big Bash Boom. You never know, the end of Rugby League Live could be the birth of a NRL partnered, Big Ant Studios developed and published rugby league game. I personally would like to see something of that nature, instead of True Blue hiring a smaller developer to work on the next fully licensed rugby league game. I feel like they, being Big Ant, can take things to the next level beyond Rugby League Live 4. I mean, they kind of proved that they could when you compare all their rugby league games. Each iteration were giant leaps ahead of its predecessor when you compare graphics, but more importantly, the gameplay got better and better with each game. I don't know, after hearing that podcast, it's not looking good for Rugby League Live. I could be wrong about the whole thing, and they could be working on Rugby League Live 5 as we speak, or maybe that's just me being optimistic. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like I said earlier, I'm recording a new career mode series, but in the meantime I'll be uploading a few Fortnite videos pretty soon. I've got a lot of gameplay backed up that I'm currently editing. Also, I'll leave a link to the Dev Diary podcast in the description. Actually, I'll pin it in the comment section, it'll be more accessible that way, and you can go listen to the full episode if you want yourself. It was a really interesting listen. If you're a cricket fan, they talk a little bit about the next Ashes game, and they have a great discussion about AO Tennis. As always, slap that like button for more content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
I don't feel so good.